everybody, and welcome to Winter Wildcards. Today is the start of 3 weeks of wintry / Christmas goodness in Ultimate Team. Hopefully, it's going to be really, really good. Ahead of time, we know that there are some incredible objectives and SBC players coming. A lot of the players that are going to be in packs look unbelievable. There's a daily login. There's going to be daily player SBCs. The menu grind is going to be huge. And hopefully rewards for different game modes are also going to be pretty damn good. So welcome everybody. I hope that you've had a fantastic week. And I hope that you're going to enjoy today's stream as well. Everyone doing well? Had a good time? Looking forward to the weekend? We're now less than a week away from Christmas, which is pretty incredible, if you ask me. Let me just render that out. Because we are going to incorporate that on stream when we do our 6 p.m. Little Bits and Bobs. So that's pretty damn good. And I guess without further ado, should we just sort of hop into some FC? Let's get that there. Where's this opened? Oh, it's open in that tab. Okay, let's move this over here then. That's a little bit better. Lovely. So yes, how is everybody doing? Are you looking forward to Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? Is the other question. A lot of people leave a lot of stuff until the very last minute. Myself, I'm waiting on one thing to arrive, which hopefully will be here as soon as possible. Aside from that, everything is wrapped. Everything is like, it's wrapped. It's got a little ribbon on it. It's got bows on it. It's put in the bags. They're all labeled. It's all done ahead of time, which is awesome. And as I say, the one last thing to arrive should hopefully be here very, very shortly. So I'm looking forward to it. We're only a couple of days away from the big one. Unlimited pack grind, you've heard? It feels like that could very well be the case. I mean, so yesterday, like, I didn't realize that we were actually going to... Why is there a champs record on the screen? Get that off. Yesterday, we got daily rare gold upgrades. We got daily common gold upgrades. Silver and bronzes. We got 10 times 82s that you can do 3 of a day for nearly a month. So to say that the pack grind is real is absolutely not an understatement. It is well and truly here. And it is hopefully going to be absolutely unbelievable. We got a Winter Wildcard crafting has already arrived as well. Don't really know exactly why they put it out yesterday when Winter Wildcard starts today, but it is what it is, right? So that is now in the game. There's our daily login, which I need to do, and we also got the 87 plus base icon upgrade that came out yesterday. You may have seen a load of people do videos on those as well. So let's get our daily login first favorited and then completed, because this is the if you're not going to do any of the rest of the menu stuff, this is the one that you need to do. So get your bronze in there each day. Bosh. You can do your daily bronze upgrade as well to just get yourself more and more cards to make sure that you can do it each day. As well, just in case there is a worry that you're going to run out of bronzes. I'm not really sure how you would do that. I haven't actually looked at this 1082 upgrade. What does it need? I'm going to guess 84 with an inform. 82 with an inform. Okay. Oh, I think that is what it was previously, to be fair. Also, I believe as of yesterday was when some form of best of stuff, I think, was added into packs yesterday. And then, of course, we're going to have Winter Wildcards in packs from 6 p.m. tonight. So I'll open up a couple of packs. I do need to save some for a video that we're doing with Curbs on Monday. Although I guess I could just earn some more back from the menu grind. So I'll see what I've got and what I can potentially open. Save packs from the last week for this. You'll get Pajor dupes, no doubt. Yeah, most likely. Loving the Christmas background. Hell yeah. Jack, hello. Best of Winter. It's out for 2 weeks. Okay, there we go. Apparently that is how it is working this time around. Why are you using Karchawi? She's my favourite card in the game. Goth Zatan, we got Life. Thank you all for following. Jack, thank you for following. Christmas theme, proud of me. I appreciate it. How is everybody doing? Are you ready for Christmas? Are you hyped for Winter Wildcards? I hope that you're all having a fantastic time today. Let me very quickly change this on the old YouTube. We are playing FC 26. Not no game. There we go. Lovely. Can't wait for the Cambiasso card. Yes, I am looking forward to that. It's going to be a very good. Grinded 40 games for Silver Maradona. So you can Evo him. Nice. Yeah, I've not Evo'd any of the Silver Icons yet. Jeff Hurst, new card. Can't wait. Should be in the game already. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one as well. I don't know if they're dropping today or if they're going to be dropping during like the new season. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I mean, I could get rid of that RU at this point, but maybe we'll keep him just in case we do end up Evoing him. I have my favourite striker on the right-hand side. He's amazing. He's not bad. I don't feel like... with Cantona, I wouldn't say that he feels elite. Especially with the game right now sort of being in a spot where sometimes the gameplay does feel a little bit heavier. In that kind of game, he struggles. But he is fun to use, which is the main thing, right? It's why I use a lot of the players that I do. Again, people come in the stream all the time and ask, like someone did, why are you using Karchawi? I love her. She's my favourite card on the game. I have the most fun out of any card that I've used with her. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? It's just enjoying yourself using the players that you have a good time with. Got a feeling this promo will bang. Winter Wildcards has been great every time they've put it in the game. So, it should do, yeah. I'd be very surprised if not. I mean, it's just got a bit of everything, right? There's tons of stuff in packs. There's so much stuff that you can grind in the menus as well. Loads of objectives to do. You've got the crafting stuff. You're going to have an absolute ton of Evos to choose from as well. So, yeah. Whatever you want to do. Winter Wildcards will be dropping at 6 PM. That is my team. Yes. Save many packs? No, but I have some packs. Like, I'm going to save some of them for the video with Curbs, but I will open some of them today. What division are you in? Genuinely don't know. I'd have to have a look. Genuinely could not tell you. What are we in right now? We're in Div 3 right now. But I don't really play Rivals unless I feel like I need to for points for champs or Rivals or anything like that. But now you don't even need to play your Rivals to do that because they brought in... I'm assuming that most people are aware of this now, but now... Which one was it in? Ooh. Live events? Yeah, you can play live events now to get your champs qualifying points. You don't need to touch Rivals. If you don't want to, you can just leave it alone. And you can qualify for champs without playing any Div Rivals. You can do it by just chilling and playing the good, fun parts of the game. Should you buy loads of fodder now? I imagine fodder has probably already gone up in price because everyone knows that Dino is coming out. So I feel like if you were going to buy it, you probably should have prepped a little bit earlier. That's like you with Bowen and Wilson and that. Just like them and they're good. Hell yeah. What is this notification from Leicester? Let's quickly have a little look. Oh, just random training pictures. Nobody cares. If we're honest, nobody cares. Kachawi is great at centre mid for me, yes. Do I try and do this before it runs out? The Unbreakables League. I've not touched it. Score at least one goal in 10 separate matches. Ooh, in an hour and 45 minutes. Win 10. Ooh, dear. We may have left it a little bit too late. Score 10 goals with an Unbreakables player. I don't know what I have. Scoring 50... Ooh. Well, let's have a little look, shall we? May have left it a little bit too late, but it's been a very busy week, so let's have a look. Unbreakable League. Oh, and it runs out at past. So unless literally every single person did golden goal, it's simply going to be impossible. Well, we'll see if we can potentially get anything from this, right? Ben, I'm doing fantastic, thank you. I hope that you are having a lovely, lovely time and a good week. Are the bronze, silver, and gold SBC upgrades worth it? What about the Winter Wildcard crafting? The crafting one, if you can be bothered, gets you good stuff overall. It's just effort. So, yeah, it depends on whether you can be bothered to do it or not. Any more rumours about tonight's Evo? I don't look at those kind of things, I'm afraid. I find looking at Evos before they come out completely pointless and boring. Because unless you know every single detail about it, then... Meh. Who else do we need to get rid of? Sega. We're assuming Dino is going to be at 6. If you're going to do Winter Wildcard crafting, better off using the app. Can someone explain to me how they managed to actually make the app seem anything other than dreadful? Like, any time I have tried to do anything on the Ultimate Team app when it comes to SBCs, is it not just the slowest thing in the world to go, like, player by player by player and having to, like, research and stuff like that, set it back to, like, untradeable each time and stuff? Like, I don't understand how people don't hate it, but maybe I'm missing something really obvious with it. I don't know. I could be. Let's get rid of you. Right, we need an Unbreakable. I don't know if I have any. Room's looking festive. Hell yeah. Busy week with work, but glad you're off for the weekend. Nice. I'm similar. It has been busy. Do I have any? I've got Santi Cazorla. What is this? A timed loan. Didn't even know that was still a thing. Okay. You know what? Let's go. We need basically every single... I need to get through 15 games in 1 hour and 13 minutes. It's basically impossible unless you're a pro player and everyone rage quits against you. So the question is, can we earn, like, 2 packs? Let's find out. What's your favourite promo of any FIFA? Foot birthday. Skill moves. Hell yeah. Itching for a round of golf, but weather's shut every course. That is a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I've not even been to the range lately. Most definitely unbearable, but sometimes it's better than having to boot up the PC console for an SBC. I get that, but they were talking about doing it for the grind, the crafting. Price prediction for Dino? Absolutely no idea. Probably too much. Sorry, why are we playing like this in whatever this league thing is? Why is our first opponent a, like, massive tool? Are those the only people left playing the game? I haven't really been on it this week because we've been so busy. But is that just now standard? Every single game mode is only full of, like, try-hard sweats? Dino will most likely be overpriced. I will review him. Because it's an Icon SBC, we should get a loan. I'm planning to do, like, 4 or 5 reviews today to go up over the weekend. Ah, crap. Okay, that seems weird. If you don't let people score, you should get quits. Oh, because you need to, like, score in a certain amount of games or whatever. Let me have a little look at what is it potentially going to be possible for me to get. Score a goal in 10 games. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to win 10. Score 10 goals with an Unbreakables player. Could happen, but it's still probably unlikely. Get 15 assists. I think we're looking to get 15 assists and maybe get 10 goals with that Santi Cazorla. I think that's our goal here, to see if we can do it in the next hour and 10 minutes. I'm not sure it's going to be possible, to be honest with you. Payall Tools makes the app 100% quicker and easier. Yeah, I don't want to have to use something else, though, to make the app good. Therefore, the app is crap. Evo Preview is poor. The stats are completely wrong on a lot of the cards and Evos and stuff. It's not great. Ando, I don't really understand how you do that, to be honest. You'll be getting John Barnes and you'll be Evoing him. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and choose like 5 players or something like that to do some reviews on. Pump out some videos between now and Christmas. And throughout all of Winter Wildcards, really. It should be an absolutely banging promo for the next 3 weeks or so. So, why do you feel like you can't run? Are we just in shocking gameplay? Is this now the standard for this game? You have a busy week and you come back to everything being apparently absolutely dreadful. What's going on? Who are you doing for the Max 86 Evo tonight? No idea. I need to put a couple of people in Evos that are running out tonight. Because as I say, I've not really been on it at all. So there's a lot of Evos that are currently out that I need to look at and see who I can put into them. In terms of new Evos, no idea. I don't look at Evo leaks. I don't think there's any point. One, it makes absolutely no difference if you look at the leak of an Evo. Because you don't know every single requirement for that Evo. So you don't know whether your guy can potentially fit into it. If you've got like a chained Evo or something like that. You don't know what is going to be restricting him. But then also, you don't know exactly what the stat upgrades are going to be. Like, do they boost every dribbling stat other than composure? If so, oh, well, I've got a guy where composure's his only crap dribbling stat. That's the only one I want boosting. So he'd be a bit of a waste to put in this one. So with Evos, I just wait until they come out. I don't ever bother looking at the leaks for them. It's different to see, like, SBCs and players that are going to be in packs and in squads and stuff. This is a miserable experience so far, by the way. In this tournament. I had that the other day. The ball looks like it's gone wide, but apparently it's actually gone in, and the net just hasn't worked properly. Is that a me thing? Or is that just now a bug in the game that a lot of people are experiencing? Because if so, GGEA. How you've managed that one, I have no idea. Kachawi, my queen, thank you. These next 4 to 6 weeks now is where the game might pick up again. Yes, Winter Wildcards is normally big. Team of the Year, I don't care about, but I know most people do. So, yeah. Hopefully, the game is about to get a bit of a res. Like you say. Between now and the end of January. Is hopefully where we see a bit of a pickup. So everyone's going to stay in every one of these games. We are simply not going to get any of these things done, other than maybe the assists. Which is sad, but oh well. Ultimate Edition users today at 6 can Evo 3 players at once. That's actually incorrect. You can do it right now. So yeah. If you didn't get the Ultimate Edition, you can now Evo 2 players at once. If you got the Ultimate Edition, you can now Evo 3 players at the same time. That went live like 2 hours ago. For whatever reason. Rather than at 6. Wow, what a shocking pass. This has been dreadful. I don't know what playstyles Santi's got. Has he got any shooting ones? I'll have to have a little look, because if we're going to try and get 10 goals with him... I mean, maybe we also put... Was it Jimenez? I think. Could just whack him up front as well. Where are you running to? Leicester on the up now. I mean, depends on your definition of on the up and how... Again, am I the only one having this bug with the net not working properly? Or is this a widespread thing? Apparently the 10-goal objective is glitched and some people have got it whilst only scoring a couple. Okay, we'll have to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, it depends on your definition of on the up. I mean, we've got 7 points from 7 points from 3 games, so that's good. We should have had 9. But yeah, who knows, man. We've obviously got the Christmas period with so many games and stuff. Could be a mess. So you're saying I didn't assist one of those 3 goals? I don't think that's right, to be honest with you. But sure. Okay. Tactics. I don't use any tactics. They're for little dweebs who take the game too seriously, in my opinion. So I don't use them. I think they've ruined the game. Oh, crap. What does he have? No shooting playstyles. Okay, right. Let's put Thingy in then as well and see if we can get those 10 goals. Do we have any of those? Didn't think so. Jimenez can go in instead of Forlan. And we'll see if we get any with those. It's 50-50 if you go 2 or 3 up quickly and a batter in them. Some might leave as they think they might not score. If they score, then GG full game. Yep, I see that. It's going to be a bit of a problem. EA really took a good game and made it worse again. Has there been any patches in like the last week that I just am not aware of? I haven't seen any of that. When's Winter Wildcard come in? 6 o'clock. Craig, thank you very much for following. If it was a baby Cam, it would not have been worth it. Fabinho? He is left wing and Cam, no? What do you? I don't know what you mean. Like, Dino is my favourite footballer of all time, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to complete an SBC of him if it's really, really overpriced. I would love it to be amazing value, and then I can just go and have fun with Ronaldinho in my team for the next however long. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. All right, Jimenez. See the network that time. Where did we get to? Are we actually going to start winning some games? I really hope so. What would you do with the transfers in January? Oh, get rid of more of the crap. Get Hamza out the club. That's the first thing that should happen. And then go from there. There's a world where if you're not going to use him, you cancel Carranza's loan, and maybe you loan in a striker that you actually do have an interest in using. That could be a play. Jimenez! Okay. Well, there's 3 goals with an unbreakable. Nice. I mean, there's no way we're getting through 10 games in this time, though, because you aren't getting people doing golden goal. So we are pretty much going for these assists and these unbreakable goals just to get, like, 2 packs. And then I think there's 2 Evos that I need to submit someone in by 6 o'clock. So we need to make sure we don't miss that. However, this closes at 5:30, doesn't it? So, God, why are you playing like such a tool? Carranza's diabolical. I don't think anyone can judge Carranza because he's hardly played, and when he has played, we've not given the guy the ball. We seem to forget that maybe a striker that's made some really good runs in the cameo appearances that we've seen him have, maybe we should actually pass him it, but no. No. We'll just We'll just keep letting him make those runs and just never pass him the ball. Waste that energy. You go. God, I hate the way that people play this game. Think we just want someone that will fill Vardy's boots and it won't happen. I mean, it's not hard to fill his boots from last season, to be honest. Oh my god, this gameplay is horrible. Really bad. Yeah, Santi, as a cam, does actually seem really, really good. It's just a shame that for the objective, where I need goals with these players, I could really do with him having, like, finesse or something. It would just make it a bit easier. The game refused to pass the ball to Jimenez, and then he misses. Okay. Sebi, hello, how you doing? Any idea if they're releasing Team of the Weeks with Best Of? The Best Of is already out. With no passing play style, it's going to be 500k max to be worth it. Why is everyone so obsessed with passing play styles when his primary position is left winger, though? I don't get that part. I understand the versatility not being as great as a cam if he doesn't have all of the passing play styles, but if you're playing him on the wing, God, just this game is just full of vermin. It's the only way I can describe it. So now, yeah, we're playing the entire rest of this game. Are they going to put their controller down? No. Okay. Do you have Hakimi on fullback? Yes. I have the most basic roles that you can possibly have, and I don't run any custom tactics. I don't like them. I wish that they were out of the game. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen for a very long time, if it does happen. But oh well. Why does YouTube keep, why does it keep saying that it's playing ads? They're supposed to be like every 18 minutes or something like that. Yet I've pressed skip ads 4 times already. I want people to just be able to chill and watch the stream. Not get... Are you joking? Why are you not shooting there? So you can do skill move cancels as well instead of... I hate what this game has become. We've got the best base gameplay that we've had in over half a decade, and now it's plagued by the way that people play it. It's just horrible. Just horrible. Go, Raul! Hup! How's he... That's twice that he's missed the target from, like, less than 10 yards out now. I mean, come on. I know you're not an unbelievable card, but that's just silly. I think using the wing, you need at least one. I mean, maybe. It's so sad that that's the way that people... Like, in the past, like a few years ago, if you had told everybody, we're getting a Ronaldinho SBC this week, everyone would have just been like, oh my god. Oh my god, this is going to be insane. Even if it's a baby Ronaldinho, that's sick. But nowadays, because he might be missing a couple of playstyles, most people aren't interested. How bad of like a management of your game systems does that have to be for you to realise that there's a massive problem there? One of the guys that everyone obsesses over every single year, people aren't going to complete him, even if it's decent value, because he's not going to be able to pass a ball very well. Because you didn't give him a couple of things on a card. God, why is everyone so horrible to play against? It's just... This is one of the reasons this week I've been busy. But earlier in the year, I was busy and I was still trying to make time for this game every single day. This week, though, I don't like this. Why can't we just play and have an enjoyable time? Try and, like, skill each other and stuff. I don't know, just... enjoy it. Your 82 Evo has better stats than him is the problem. Than Dino? I mean, if you've put them through some crazy chain... Sure. What am I looking at? Genuinely enjoy using your Stoke past and present more than your main team? Yeah, because when you're using a team that isn't, like, built around the meta, the playstyles, anything like that, you can just enjoy it more because your expectations go out the window. Right? If I'm sitting there using an Evo'd Patson Daka, I'm not going to expect him to be able to do the same stuff as a Claudia Pina card because it's an Evo of a Leicester player, right? So if I go into... Oh, Jesus Christ. If I go into rivals or champs with that team and I beat someone that's got an amazing squad, it can actually feel really, really solid. Not that, like, I play sweaty with my main team or whatever, but obviously you're just playing. Whereas when it's the Evo team, yeah, it's just a bit more relaxed, bit more of a chill vibe, isn't it? Tex was saying Pina's better than R9, which is mental. Yeah. I'm not going to get 10 wins in the next hour, so you can take it. I'd rather not go through to extra time, because maybe there's a world where we get a load of people leaving, and so it would count as like 10 games played. I won't get the 10 wins. Tom, I'm doing really, really well, thank you. How about yourself? I hope all is good. Skirt. You've reintroduced Lavelle, Swanson, and Dabini as promo cards, as they were the first women's gold to use this year. Nice! They'll feel really good as well. Dabini is great. She has been each year. Lavelle's special cards in the past have felt pretty good as well. Right, where are we at? So we need 6 more goals with Unbreakables and 10 more assists in just under an hour. That's doable. That is doable. Yeah, we won't get the rest done, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. Your 60 pace, 86 rated Cresswell feels better than Blanc. The thing is, again, you can't be disappointed on in that kind of card not being unbelievable. What are you doing? I am doing the Unbreakable League objectives. Well, I'm doing 2 out of the 6 of them because I've barely been on the game this week due to just so much going on. Personal stuff, work stuff, family stuff, friend stuff, busy, everything. So I've not really touched Unbreakables at all, and so I'm trying to complete 2 of the objectives in the last hour or so, just to get a couple of extra packs. You just followed. Thank you very much. How are you sleeping on this Evo? I have no idea what you're referring to, so I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's not what I was looking for there. Yeah, Tom, I hope you're doing very, very well. Welcome on in. Please don't pass backwards. Okay, well, this game is absolute BS. I would absolutely love the game to explain why it switched player to then through ball it instead of bringing the goalkeeper out, which is why I was holding down that button, but sure. We move on. I mean, although I could stay in, but I'd rather try and help people out if they go 1-0 up. They could actually potentially finish this objective. I won't. I'm just looking for goals and assists. We won't be able to do anything else. Start making a Wales Evo team today. Starting to struggle to fit any Liverpool players in now until they up the rating caps. Benito, hello! Fast feet can give 95 agility and balance with the right combination and make a Neymar card. I have absolutely no idea what you're referring to. Is this an Evo that's already out that you're telling me that I should put somebody into? Or is this an upcoming one? Because either way, there are some Evos that are out right now that I haven't looked at anything this week. At all. So I don't know what there is, and I don't know what players can go into it, into the ones that are out, or anything like that. It's the Evo in the Unbreakable objective. Oh, well, I'm not getting on it. I'm not sleeping on the Evo. I've just been really busy this week, so I've barely touched the game, and so therefore I'm not going to get the objectives done in time. I've not purposefully avoided anything. I've just not been on the game. Need a Prime Barclays promo would be insane. I really don't think it would. For a couple of reasons. One, most of the people that you would describe as Prime Barclays don't play anymore, so it would therefore, be icons or heroes? Two, I mean, we basically just giving cards to anyone that played in the Prem like 15 years ago? I don't know. Fast feet is what you get for completing the league. Yeah, as I say, it's not going to happen. Evo's going from 2 slots to 3 for Ultimate Edition. Thoughts? Is this news to people? Is my thoughts. Because we were told about this happening a very long time ago. To the point, I'm seeing people, replying to EA's announcement of it and stuff like that, saying, oh, big WEA. We knew that this was happening. I don't know if we knew the exact date that it was happening, but they did say that this would be the case, and that Ultimate Edition would stay 1 slot ahead of the normal edition whenever they give more Evo slots throughout the game. So yeah, I don't know if people just forgot that we knew that or not. Is this person trying to gift me goals and is then going to get upset that I'm not going to do the same back to them? Because if so, I kind of apologize, because that therefore means that they're actually a decent person. However, I'm not doing this objective in the same way as most people, so unfortunately, it doesn't really benefit me to do it in the way that they've probably been doing the whole thing. I just need... Raya, what are you doing? So yeah, you get that Evo from this tournament. I am not getting it. I'm not getting it. But there are a load of Evos that have come out over this last week that I... Sorry? Just give them a goal at the end of the game if you're winning. Yeah, I would love to try and get the objective done before it runs out. At least 2 parts of it. Make a run! You're a striker! Jesus Christ, man. Okay. So are they just going to leave because I'm not giving them goals? They're going to send me a message? No. Thought they'd send me a message. Unfortunately, I've got to do it this way. And then if we manage to do that in time and there is a world where we could get through more, I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe we could try. Ow. Haven't we learnt from Icon and Hero promos they're awful and pack weight was terrible? It depends. There are some promos where they are basically only heroes and icons, and a lot of the time, those ones, they'll have 2 versions of those cards. One that is substantially better than the other one. And when those promos are out, the pack weight isn't actually that bad. my first thought in my mind for that is like Galazzo, right? Where you'd have loads of Galazzo heroes and icons, and the lower version of those cards were not difficult to pack. The big boy ones that were costing like $1 million plus, sure, of course, that's expected. But they had like a lower rated and a higher rated Kenny Dalglish, for example, and it wasn't that bad to get the lower one. And he was still like 250k, something like that. But those kind of promos are okay. I think when you've got promos that are normal cards plus heroes and icons, sometimes the pack weight of those higher cards is just so ridiculously low, they might as well not bother. Because no one's getting them. Oh, I didn't have a... This Jimenez. Why is his shooting so crap? Surely that's like the best part of his card. He has missed multiple opportunities from really close range. This guy stinks. My God. What's the best card to put into the Keep Good Company Evo? I don't know. As I say, I've barely touched the game this week. I don't know what Evos there are. I know that there are two, at least, one free one and one paid one, that expire today. So I need to put someone into them. I need to have a look who fits out of my players and get someone in there. But that's all I know. I haven't seen the other stuff that's come out this week. Well done, Santi. Without finesse, not a bad finish. Okay. No. So, like, I don't purposefully ignore stuff. I just haven't really been here for the game this week. There's just been so much going on. So, I will look at everything. And as I say, even the Evos that expire that I need to put someone into today, I will try and get somebody in them. I've just got so much to do. Like, I'm going to try and record, like, 4 reviews today from the stuff that we get. I'm begging that we get a loan of that Dino and we can review him. That'd be pretty good. Good touch. Go on. Right, so let's just pause for a second and see where we're at. Surely Ronaldinho is a must complete. Depends on his price. If he comes in at 2 mil, no. How many of those players are even in the game? Yeah, probably hardly any. Jamie. That's about it. So hoping they bring Footmus back, not Scream. There's basically no difference between Footmus and Winter Wildcards, though. Other than the SBCs being specifically themed around like an advent calendar of like the days counting down or something like that. The problem is that would all just get completely ruined by leakers anyway. So, So yeah, that's the Fast Feet Evo. We are simply not going to score in 11 more games. In like 45 minutes. It ain't going to happen. But we can get 2 more goals, we can get 6 more assists. Is there a world where we could score in 6 more games? If we got more people leaving against us, 6 games in 41 minutes? It's unlikely, but we'll see. And then we have half an hour after that to do any SBC stuff we need to do before 6 o'clock and put some players into any Evos that we need to before 6 o'clock as well. Let's just quickly check there's no notifications that I need to care about right now. No, cool. Company 1 is like +4 rating and quality defending boosts. Maybe I'll put a Coley into it then. Ben Nelson, I imagine his stats will be too high for it. Or they just wouldn't get any substantial boosts. So a Coley, there's a world where he could benefit from that. Oh, so, yeah, we'll have a look. The only evos that I won't get are ones like this one where you had to do an objective this week. Which, again, unfortunately, I've not obtained. Ooh, okay. So I think it was 2 goals, 6 assists, 5 assists, and 1 more Unbreakables goal needed to at least get 2 packs from this objective. It's 5 levels, plus 15 on basically every stat. Yeah, I imagine Nelson would therefore be too high. Hopefully this is another example of someone like, if we go 2-0 up against them, then they leave. Because people are just desperately trying to get their wins before the end of the objective. I would basically need to go into, like, a pro level of just decimating people to get it done completely. It's not going to happen. I think I'd need to get through a game on average like every 3 IRL minutes. It ain't going to happen. Let's go Dino, baby. Hell yeah. Again, my favourite player of all time. Does not mean I'll complete a rip-off SBC, though. So, if it's out of the price range that I deem fair, unfortunately, you could try and match me in the cup and give wins. I mean, you could. You could. I don't know how successful that would be. Are you going to leave? Yeah. Okay, right. Well, there's another one. We've got our unbreakable goals done. We need 3 more assists. If I was to get any other objective done in this cup, it would potentially be to score a goal in 10 games. So we've currently got a goal in 5 games. So we need to get 5 more done in about 40 minutes. We need more rage quits. We need somebody else in the world to be doing golden goal. Haven't had that yet. I think we've only had people leave once we've gone like 2 or 3 up. So let's see. Name the team as golden goal. I don't think anyone cares about that. I don't think someone's going to start doing golden goal on the hope that because your team name is golden goal that you would do it if they score. The amount of people that do that basically beg that golden goal happens one way but will never do it the other way is sadly incredibly high. And the amount of people that would name their team golden goal but again, wouldn't do it if the opponent went 1-0 up, is sad. Level 31, are you cooked? Well, considering I'm probably like level 15, compared to me, I highly doubt it. Apparently they brought out like 14,000 SP yesterday. If you're willing to play the other game modes, you're probably fine. I'm probably not fine. But I just don't really care about the stuff in the season this time around too much. I'll look forward to the next one, though, because it will be coming out during Winter Wildcards and hopefully get a good kickstart to that. And some good level 40 stuff this time, please. Cazzola's okay. Who's the other one? Barella? It's fine, but it's nothing mental. Like Rodrigo, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I need to get to level 40 as soon as possible. This time around, I couldn't care less, to be honest. Kachawi's just gone in with a slide tackle when I haven't pressed slide. That's a foul. Can we absolutely bang this? Probably not. Let's try, though. Oh, you clown. Fine, we'll take a corner. The Evo expires in 16 days. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to unlock the Evo. That's the point. I'm not going to complete this objective. Completing it is not the hard part. No, that could so easily have been a pen. Thank you. Oh, why? This Jimenez card is dreadful. His shooting's been shocking. His positioning. He just stands still. What about the company one? Oh, right, sure. Again, the only one that will be a problem is this one that I can't get. The rest, oh, for God's sake, we'll be able to look at and get somebody in it. With loads of time. Even the ones that are expiring today, for God's sake! Ah! Get out the way! Oh my God, this Saliba. Vardy Player of the Month is unreal. He's good. I sadly can't go as far as unreal. Power Shot Plus is such a waste of the card's potential, sadly. Outside of that, he's great. But, yeah. Come on! Jimenez! No golden goal, of course. Oh, God damn it. But yeah, he is a lot of fun to use. Double 4-star Vardy's always nice. Santi, no! God damn it. Come on. No. Crap. It's fine. Why are so many people against just getting into the next game? Nice. That's second man press every single time. Why is that not locked on to Cazorla? Oh my God, he's through on goal. All right, is that going to be enough? No. Man. I mean, I pressed a fake shot game, but you do you, yeah? You do you. Life, yeah, it's so painful. Oh my God. Woo! Why is no one getting in a position for a tap in there? That could have potentially been enough to make them leave. I mean, it shouldn't. Like, this should be enough. If they're going to leave, they should have already done it. But there are some people that they need to get to a certain score level, even in something like a live event with unlimited games where leaving doesn't harm you. Van de Ven with Anticipate Plus. What about him? Coming in Winter Wildcards or obtained via Evo? Did the Haller SBC? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that one. Dempsey, actually, kind of tempted. I don't actually know what his squads are. I only saw that it was 2. So, would be easy to do. Broken card Evo. Why are you playing like this? Ugh! Oh, no. Oh, now we're going to have to sit here for the rest of this game. They're actually playing as well. They weren't just going for 1 goal. Wow, okay. So, does that mean that they're trying to win? And they didn't just leave to do golden goal? That's crazy. I can understand the people that are in these games to get a goal. I don't know why you would stay. I don't know, in anything with unlimited games, to try and do a win objective, why you wouldn't do golden goal. It's just so much quicker. It's crazy to me. Ah, that's just not what we wanted. 85 with Team of the Week, 86 no Team of the Week. I mean, the thing, he does look good. Am I going to use him? Maybe in some videos. Oh my god, this gameplay stinks today! Look, what are you dribbling like that for? Why does everyone play this game in such a frustrating way now? What happened to the game we love? Hup! Oh, wow. Huge interception. How have you tackled me from behind there? Wow. Why did that not switch to that? Big tackle! Bosh! Beza, hello! How are you? Hopefully you've had a good week. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Took out goalkeeper movement just to make it harder. Make what harder? Hoop. I mean, that's jammy as hell, isn't it? Bang! Games. Keepers are awful as it is. I mean, we've had the conversation about goalkeeper movement so many times. I can understand why some people want to see it gone, but I cannot understand why it was made a priority by EA ahead of other things that... Okay. Sorry, I forgot to use a play style to shoot there. Otherwise, it would have gone in. Normal shot, of course not, but... yeah, like nerfing playstyles massively. The thing that literally everyone that's playing the game that is in, like, the online discourse around the game, everybody moans about playstyles. Basically, if a card doesn't have playstyles, it's crap. That's stupid. That needs to be addressed. But no, let's go for goalkeeper movement first. What about the fact that people can just run around with their CDMs the entire time and let the AI do their defending for them? No, we'll keep that in the game. But goalkeeper movement, let's get rid of that. Makes sense. We didn't need playstyles. The idea of playstyles is fine. The execution is not. And as I say, we've spoken about it so many times, I don't really fancy another full-on discussion about playstyles, but to me, playstyles should pretty much be something that doesn't actually make a difference. They basically just are a representation of your card. So what I mean by that is, if a player has 90 vision and 90 short passing, then they have Tiki Taka Plus. That doesn't mean that Tiki Taka Plus makes any difference. You just get that sort of flair, or it's like a badge of honor kind of thing, because you have those stats. We don't need extra boosts. Stupid. People complain about playstyles like it hasn't been in the game for 2 full years. People have been complaining about playstyles for years, though. Every year that playstyles have existed, people have complained about them. That certain ones are way too... Like, the entire conversation about playstyles since the beginning was that anticipate is stupid. Because why can't my player just actually keep the ball when he tackles someone? Why does he need a playstyle to be able to do that? That was the very first conversation that was had about playstyles. And then God knows how many since then. Like, again, the ability to actually do a finesse shot. Why is it impossible for my guy with 99 shooting to score a finesse shot from outside the box unless he has the playstyle? And then people complained for like 2 or 3 years straight about Trivella being OP. And they finally changed that this year. But then they decided, oh yeah, now if you want to do a through ball, if you want that through ball to be anything above average, you need incisive pass. Same with a finesse shot. It's just infuriating. And again, low driven being brought into the game, but instead of being like a button gameplay mechanic, it being turned into a play style. So it's not just you making the right decision to do a low driven in the right position that you've got like your player into or whatever. It's, oh no, this Pina's got low driven plus. Wherever I am in the box, let's just try it. It's being so overhated on this year compared to years past. But you know the reason why? Because the core gameplay is really good this year. This is the best core FC or FIFA gameplay that we've had in at least 6 years or so. Maybe even a little bit further back. So therefore, those parts aren't being complained about as much because they're actually good this year. So then, is there something else that's the problem? Yes, playstyles. The community does love to hate, and I do agree with you on that. Like, EA basically can never win. But they don't help themselves by making it very unbalanced. For example, chip shot is seen as a completely pointless playstyle. Whereas, if you had chip shot plus, and you could just chip the keeper from 30 yards, basically without fail every single time, they would nerf it into the ground. God, I hate the way you play the game. Let's move on. So, the big problem nowadays is that your stats mean nothing. Your overall, your rating, none of it means anything. Playstyles mean too much. Like, so many people here will have seen at least one of the like TikToks or videos of people going in, sticking Finesse Plus on a bronze centre-back and playing them up front, and they're banging in goals, left, right, and centre. even though the player's got less than 30 finishing. It's stupid. This is why people are moaning about them. Because the core mechanics have actually been made pretty damn well this year. But therefore, that exposes how ridiculous playstyles are. The fact a player with 99 shooting can be worse than a player with like 20 shooting because of a playstyle is simply stupid. It's just dumb. Oh. That's why people are complaining. But also, actually, that in conjunction with one thing. People wouldn't be as annoyed by playstyles if EA didn't say something. They specifically said this year that they wanted playstyles to not matter as much, right? Because they thought that over the past couple of years, playstyles were too important, and stats and stuff like that should matter more. And then yet we're in a position where playstyles are comfortably the most important thing in the game. So I don't know how you go from saying that to being in the position we're in. That's the biggest problem. Because this year, they've done a really good job of listening to the community, being open, honest, transparent with all of their updates and stuff like that. I think that they've been stupid by delaying an update on AI defending until January. But okay. They clearly are not listening when it comes to the playstyles issue. I don't know if this person like sent me a message when they paused. We could check. Crap. Let's have a little look. No. I can't really complete this. I need to play 4 more games in the space of, like, 18 minutes. I think, if we are to get 1 more objective done. Score in 10. Yeah, we'd need to score a goal in 3 more games in 18 minutes to get another part of the objective done. I don't think we can have full games going on. Maybe, like, the last one, if there's time for 1 full game at the end, but... probably not. You missed traits? I mean, traits were pretty pointless, but I think they made more sense than playstars, because that was sort of giving a player it was reflecting them in real life, right? And the way that they would play. But yeah, compared to these... But yeah, would you just want a balancing update like they can't remove them? I mean, they could remove them. They absolutely could remove them. Oh god, we're playing against a guest. Why is this setting even on? I turn this off every time. How does it turn itself back on? Get me out. Why is that a thing? Oh no, wait, in live events you can't turn it off, right? It's turned off in all of the things that you can. But for some stupid reason... in the live events, you cannot turn off the ability to play against a guest. Genius. Genius. But surely we're going to talk about how slow and how bad the game is in general. It's so broken. In what ways would you say that it's so broken? Because everyone has their own opinions on the gameplay. But you could balance the playstyles, or you could just effectively remove them by nerfing them into the ground and making them pointless. I just don't understand why they think it's okay that someone with a shooting playstyle that has some of the worst stats in the game can be better than someone that has 99 in a stat because of a playstyle. I just... it's mental that ever crossed somebody's mind. Again, I keep saying it. I don't think the playstyle should exist. And I think there should basically just be a tag. So that once you reach certain stats, your player gets this playstyle. But it's more of like a description of what your stats mean. Right? For example, you know what? I think the best way to describe it is playstyles should work in the way that sprint type on a player works. Right? So you know how if you have certain stats on a centre-back, they will be a lengthy centre-back. If you have slightly different stats, there'll be a controlled lengthy centre-back. That's what playstyles should be. Right? So yeah, if you have the vision and the short passing, you have tiki-taka. But it doesn't mean anything. It just represents your card. And it's a way of quickly looking at a player and knowing some of their in-game stats by seeing their playstyles. Like, if a card comes out that... Oh. And you come up against a player that has Intercept Plus, right, on an Evo, you have absolutely no idea what that Evo's in-game stats are going to be. But you know, because they've got Intercept Plus, oh, they must have 90 interceptions and 90 defensive awareness. Or something like that. I think it should just be like that. They should basically just be a tag, a cosmetic thing that doesn't impact the gameplay. It's a handy description. Hoop. No, we're not going to get the objective done. It's just whether we could get a couple more people to leave in time, but I doubt it. Like, if you're not leaving at this point, you're not going to leave, right? Hey, hope all is good. I'm doing very well. I can't complain. I've been busy AF this week. With, again, personal stuff going on, doctors, stuff with family, etc. Work, edits for Tom, etc. All of this, but I'm doing okay. And we're going to pump out some videos over the weekend, a load of reviews. And maybe some other bits and bobs. Boosh. Da, 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 da. No, he's blocked me off the dirty cheat. EA need to focus on the main things, run certain positions make, and how they follow the players. Yeah, attacking AI, get it back to FIFA 17 level, please. It's nuts, player of the month, Peanut, acting better than R9. It's ridiculous. It is. Your concern is that people are turning those silver icons into gold icons. You've seen people having most high 80 stats with Carlos Alberto, and it's just annoying. Because what's the point in playing for promos if Evos can just make a difference? I mean, the point of Evos is to combat pay to win, though. Like, the fact is that you can grind an Evo player up by playing a load of games with them and completing objectives with them to get them to a certain level. Going out tonight to a bar. Hopefully AJ smashed up Jake Paul. Yeah, I'd potentially, like, have it on. But then I read that it's supposed to, like, the main fight's supposed to be at, like, 3 or half 3 in the morning. No chance in hell I'm staying up for that. I thought it was at 1, but apparently that's when, like, the main cards start. So, no. Pro Clubs kind of does that. Just bring back the traits. Yeah, if you have 85 shooting and 85 curve, you should have finesse shot. Exactly. Don't get why they didn't just have this league run till 6 p.m. The reason why is because of objectives and entries and stuff like that. Breaking if it ran over 6 o'clock. So I actually experienced an issue with the very first tournament of the year where I won the final of the tournament, but I went into that game at like 10 to 6 and I ended up coming out of that game at 5 past 6, something like that. And the game bugged out and didn't understand what had happened. So it thought that I had won, so therefore it locked me out of the tournament. But at the same time, it also thought because it had gone past 6 o'clock, it was my first game in the tournament. And so I had won the first round, but that was enough to lock me out of the tournament, and it didn't say that I'd won it in the objectives. So instead of fixing that problem, their workaround was to just make it so that these things stop each day at 5:30. You'd run a derby team and you'll just abuse whatever playstyles they have, and it's just silly. Yeah. Hansen upgrade is crazy. Have you seen her? Like, assuming she has a winter wild card? No. I haven't properly looked at the cards. I've not been with it when it comes to this game this week. Now we should be pretty much back to normal. I know we've obviously got Christmas next week and it's going to be a busy couple of days, but I should be a bit more all over it. Ring walks are about 3:30. Yeah, exactly. So therefore, knowing how stupidly, like, how much they turn these things into a show, the actual main fight might not even start till like 4. So, no. Am I doing Ronaldinho? I don't know why everyone asks these questions when we don't know what the SBC is yet. If that SBC is 50,000 coins, everyone's doing Ronaldinho. If that SBC is 5 million coins, no one in their right mind should do it. I simply can't answer that question at this moment in time. Fortunately, we have less than an hour to go. He is my favourite player, but we've had Ronaldinho SBCs in the past that I've just refused to do because they're just not worth it. Sadly, it's not as simple as that. If it's a Leicester player, yeah. But it's Dino, he's an icon, he gets multiple cards, right? Whereas like Vardy's player of the month could have cost 10k or it could have cost 500k. I would have had to do it. Because it's Jamie. And it might be the only thing he gets all year. Issue with this game, I think we're so lost with what is a decent amount of content that the more rewards we get, the demand for new rewards gets more and more. Personally, it's the SBC price. I think it's like... how would you describe it? Like TikTok brain kind of thing, where the average person that plays this game now needs new content every single day, otherwise it's not enough. But then they also moan if the content isn't good enough. Like, if we got this Raul Jimenez as an SBC, people wouldn't care. But then if they give everyone Eusebio for 50k, then it's also a problem. Unfortunately, a lot of the people that are so desperate for daily content, they don't understand that having that is the problem. Because then you're having to try and price every single thing that comes out ahead of time. Because obviously, they don't just whack up. Whatever tonight's SBC is, like Dino, right? They didn't just decide that Dino was getting an SBC yesterday. They think about these things in advance. And so then they have to try and predict the market to then price the SBC, and then they have to price every single SBC as part of a promo against each other to make sure that one's like this value compared to this player that's not as good, so they should be cheaper and everything like that. And then you've also got to price that against free objective cards. You've got to price it against the cards that are going to be in packs and their ratings. You've also got to compare that against Evos and paid prices of Evos, free Evos. How does that compare to a card that's costing 100k as an SBC? The more content that we get, the more complicated it gets to price everything. Because there's so much going on that I can understand that at times when we see the price of an SBC, you genuinely just think, what on earth were you thinking? Like the Kunde SBC, right? Stupid. Absolutely moronic, the price of that SBC. And I couldn't explain to you the justification for that price. Right, we're going to very quickly try and get a rage quit in the next, 3 minutes to then get into one final game, try and score in it, and get one more pack from this. If not, fine. It is what it is. So, yeah, to an extent, I can understand with there being so much stuff that it's hard to price everything and stuff like that. But then there are the outliers of the ridiculously well-priced or poorly priced SBCs, like Kunde. Please leave. Damn it. Gauntlets come out on Mondays. Nice. I don't think I'll be streaming on Monday because I am recording with James in the morning, then I'm recording with Curbs in the afternoon, and then I've got a meal, Christmas meal with my mates. So it's going to be a jam-packed day. Tonight, my plan is to record at least 4 player reviews and get them up over the next 24, 48 hours. Tomorrow, I'm out for a massive chunk of the day, doing family Christmas stuff. And then on Sunday, I'm going to try and record a load more videos and get those out before Christmas as well. And then we've got those 2 that we're recording on Monday. God, it's going to be such a busy few days. No. We need this person to leave in the next 2 minutes. It ain't gonna happen, is it? Go on, you know you want to. No, we could both get into one final game before the event runs out. What if we just play like an absolute tool? Is there a world that makes them leave? Doesn't look like it. What else can we do? Score another goal? Oh. No. Crap. No. No. Well, I don't benefit from staying in this game, so we're going to leave. And they can have their goal, and they can get in one more game before 6 p.m. Right, where did we get to? Opinions on Sophia Wilson this year. She's unbelievable. Off topic, but the fact Dino's normal card doesn't have incisive pass shows EA don't watch games. It's ridiculous. Winter cards will be good. Finally, Izak cards so good for the Izak to Glory series. Yeah, his base card just isn't it this year, is it? I think we need promos every 3 to 4 weeks and let Team of the Week and red picks be the main thing again. Maybe. Unai Lopez into Torre Evo. Give him Incisive Plus. He just got upgraded and got Tiki Taka instead and removed Incisive. Interesting. I haven't seen that before. What about if Riyadh was 500k? Would you do it? Potentially. Loved having red picks as a main thing, doing champs, hoping for a good Team of the Week was quality. Need to get rid of these guaranteed special card packs too. I agree. On another level, you don't think Ronaldinho will be worth it because of playstyles? Yep. I agree. Bring back icon swaps and exchange packs. Do I want icon swaps and exchanges back? No, I think icon swaps were one of the most overhyped things in the game. When in reality, most people... no, I would need to play 2 more games. I needed to score in 2 more. Icon swaps, I think, yeah. Let's say there were 20 things to choose from icon swaps. Maybe 5 of those things got chosen. The majority of it was a waste of time. So, I don't think there's much point in bringing that back, no. And when they did try and bring icon swaps back, like last year, it was dreadful. Because you earned the tokens through squad battles, rivals, and champs, but the cards weren't like bronzes. They were actually okay players, and you could get really good cards as tokens. So if you got one of those, you therefore wouldn't want to use it for a token for the other things. It was poor. It was poor. You just personally think Ronaldinho isn't worthwhile? He probably won't be, no. People will do him because he's Dino. But yeah, as much as I love the man, I'd be shocked if I end up doing him. My hope is that might want to get into the game. Well, no, because I needed to do 2 more. So 2 more in the space of 1 minute. Problem is the hose doesn't reach. First world problems. Not even first world problems. Very, very rich first world problems. You used to like the Future Stars objectives like the Dan James one where you unlock higher versions. I think if you bring back stuff like that Dan James objective, they'll be worth doing again. I'm gonna blow your mind here. When they used to do these objectives where you would earn 1 player and then you'd use that player and unlock a better version of that player, that was them testing out Evos. So back when it was like, what was it? Was it Footies? Ferland Mendy? Or something like that? I can't remember. Or maybe it was Footmas. Not sure. And no, I think Footmas Mendy was an objective, and it might have been Footies Mendy, where you earned like 5 different versions of him by using one, and then unlocking the next one, then unlocking the next one, next one, next one. Oh, Summer Heat. There we go. I knew it was that time of year. Yeah. That's basically what Evos are. So I need to see who I've got that can fit into these before they disappear. For Academy. Yeah, they've done that as well. Same thing. Doesn't hit the same, though. It's the same thing. Finished the crafting upgrades last night. That's insane. Only just come out. I think Dino will be about 1.5 mil. He can't be. They can't justify it. I mean, they'll try, but... Future Stars and Want to Watch needs to be back as main promos, not just side promos. Future Stars has been a main promo. I disagree about Want to Watch. The reason why I didn't like Want to Watch as a promo is it was all in EA's hands. Right? So, let's take an example, shall we? Of... Claudia Pina, right? let's say she had a 1 to watch. You're obviously waiting for an inform or a man of the match card or anything like that for her to get an upgrade. The problem is EA choose who's in the team of the week. And it felt like when these good players had 1s to watch cards, EA purposefully didn't put them in the team of the week, even if they had put in a performance that was worthy of it. Like if a striker got 2 goals in a big win, like let's say Rodrigo, if they didn't have that 1 to watch, he probably would have got a team of the week. But because he did have 1, they wouldn't give him it. That's why I wasn't a fan. Because it was completely under their control. And there was also like a curse in real life of if you got a 1 to watch, you had a really good chance of getting a long injury. That seemed to happen a worrying amount of times. Sorry, Callum. 2 mil in one go. I'd normally go 1. And then you can maybe do that again like next week or something like that. How's that Griezmann? He's good. However, in a video that I did the other day, I did get a new card that I want to try out in the main team. I got myself Baggio. So he doesn't have Finesse Plus like Griezmann. And let's actually compare their cards. I'm intrigued what this looks like. So we get an extra star in both skill moves and weak foot, which is pretty nice. They're the exact same height. Now, of course, Griezmann can play other positions, but we're only using him at cam, so that doesn't really matter. In terms of the stats, Baggio has better pace. Griezmann has better shooting. Although, does shot power matter that much? I'm honestly not too sure. So maybe the shooting is a little bit better, but not. The shot power makes it look significantly better. Passing stats are better on Baggio. Dribbling is different. Agility, balance, and composure better on Griezmann. And reactions. But ball control and dribbling itself better on Baggio. We'd probably put an engine on him. Now, the part that actually matters. Playstyles. So, Griezmann has Finesse Plus, Baggio has Finesse. He has Dead Ball. No one cares. Griezmann has Chip Shot. He also has Low Driven and Game Changer. In terms of passing for a cam, long ball pass, meh. Inventive, meh. Griezmann, incisive, long ball, inventive. Dribbling ones, we got Technical Plus, which is obviously better than Technical. Does also have First Touch. This is pretty much an example of the problem. Right? Baggio's passing is better than Griezmann. Right? He's got 5 more vision. Crossing and free kick accuracy, no one cares. He's got 4 better short passing. And he's got 3 better long passing. And 1 better curve. But he doesn't have better passing. Because the only playstyle he's got that matters here is long ball pass. Which is kind of irrelevant. Incisive pass is what you're going to be using a lot more with a cam. And so this just means that even if you think the stats are a little bit better on Baggio, the playstyles on Griezmann are better, so therefore he's going to be a better card. And it's just stupid that this is how it works. But we'll try him out and we'll see what we think. Okay? Right. Evos. So there are 2 Evos that run out at 6. We've got this one, which is 40k. Max 85, left winger. Do we have anybody that I care about? Ramsey does fit. Now, the thing with Ramsey is he doesn't have finesse or low driven. He also has low reactions and composure. Does this fix those issues? Let's have a look. It does fix his reactions and composure massively. He doesn't gain finesse or low driven. But maybe you just use him as the playmaking cam rather than the goal scoring one. And then eventually we'll be able to get him like finesse or something like that. For a cam, it's a shame we can't get him the 4-star weak foot with this. The stats are really nice. The playstyles are pretty good. It's just lacking a shooting one. What about using Zola at cam when you get to level 40? I'm probably not going to get to level 40. I don't care enough about this season. Do I think Team of the Week will ever be fan voted? No. Doesn't work. 8 Prem games on tomorrow. And I'm going to be out for the majority of the day, so I'm not really going to get to see them. That's sad. Don't really use the market that much other than SBCs. I'm the same, to be fair. It's not that deep. Plus playstyles matter more. It's true. You think icons should start much lower rated would be much better for the game if we can gradually increase the stats on those icons. I don't know. I don't know about that one. There's probably some kind of like chain that I can put someone into that has like a crazy, crazy run that can just go to a mental card. I don't know of that. None of them are going to fit into this one, though, because none of them are left wingers. So maybe we just put Ramsey in, because why not? Let's just do it. And then there is another one that expires today, which is nope, not that one. Tricks and Flicks, which gets you max 84. Maybe Thomas goes into this. Golding? Does Golding have like a nice run of Evos? I'd have to have a look at that. Obviously, we can't put him in the ones that are expiring today. Daka could go in here. Thomas could go in here. What does it give him, though? No ball control. It would give him 5-star skills. It would give him 1 composure and 3 dribbling. So it's basically a 5-star skill upgrade for Silko Thomas. Do I want to do that? It would also bump him up by 1 rating. I could do. Was there anybody else? I mean, Daka doesn't have as much dribbling. So it could potentially benefit him more. He gets 4 ball control. Trickster goes up to 5-star skills. 6 dribbling, 9 composure. Maybe we just give it to Thomas. I think because it doesn't give him crazy upgrades that are going to stop him from going into other Evos. I don't really understand why it's not giving him Trickster. Like, max playstyles reached. You can only... Why can't we get a 4th playstyle? Is that too much to ask? Seems a bit harsh. Oh, but then on that one... Oh, does it give you Trickster Plus? Oh, okay. Right, that makes sense. So he'll get base Trickster, but he's already got low driven. That's actually better then. So he'll get the skills, he'll get Trickster, and a tiny upgrade to Composure, and a tiny upgrade to that in-game dribbling. 5-star skill. Yeah, let's do that. 79 rated. That looks good to me. And then any other ones, I need to look if my other players can go into these and whether there's any chains that I need to be looking at. You mentioned about this company one. Right, so yeah, max 87 pace means that Ben Nelson, unfortunately, cannot fit into this. You just saw a Coley there, though, who can. So yeah, Nelson, unfortunately, is already... I mean, he's already an absolute joke for an 82 rated, but he's too fast for that. A Coley, though... Stand-in, slide, tackle, 14 composure. Okay. Bruiser, I think he already had. 11 pace, passing, strength, anticipate, which he already had. Stamina, aggression, reactions, long passing, ball control, shot power, long shot. Oh yeah, it's this one because of his goal against us. Power shot. Interception, slide tackle, block plus. I mean, for a free Evo, this would be a very nice upgrade to a Coley. And suddenly we'd actually have a centre-back pairing that is pretty nice. So, that's not bad. Do I think any centre-back would work well? No. Unfortunately, with a lot of these Evos... They have to be chained in order to bring someone up from, like, the depths. For example, look at the pace of all of our defenders on this game, right? I think a Coley starts a little bit quicker than the other centre-backs, but not by much. I think he's like 60. But like Vestergaard, 32 pace. His passing's good, his reactions and composure start really high considering his dribbling, his defending's good, his strength and aggression are insane. Long ball and bruiser, right? But you would need a chain of centre-back Evos to make him even close to usable. Because this one, it gives you 12 pace. Great. But anyone that's not starting on a decent level of pace, it's just not close to enough. So, it's a bit frustrating because, as well, if you do an Evo like this that gives you a playstyle plus, you then might not be able to go into another Evo. So therefore, you wouldn't be able to chain him up. Or he'll have like one stat that's now too high to go into another Evo because he's got too much strength or defensive awareness or something like that. So building someone like a Vestergaard up, unfortunately, a lot of the time relies on them just bringing out one big Evo that gives you like 70 pace. It takes you up to like max 85, but it gives you 70. So if you are starting as one of the slowest centre-backs in the game, you can still benefit from that Evo as much as someone starting off with like 80 pace. There's not been anywhere near as many of those this year. It feels like if you want to boost someone from bronze, silver, low-rated gold, up to the top, you have to go via a chain. Sadly. So we've got a few players that are in that situation where right now there might be some really good chains. I haven't looked, and maybe it'd be worth waiting till 6 p.m. Because it might try and tell me to put them into these two that we've just used here. But there's probably some crazy chains that I can do for someone like a Golding, like someone mentioned him in the chat as well. You say that you've got a Golding Evo that's 94.8 foot GG rating, which is crazy. I've got Booba, who is really, really good. This Nelson is like 95 on the foot GG rating. I think he'd need a little bit more passing and then block, and that's about it. There's not really anything else that he needs, to be honest. This point last year, they gave us a Zidane free card. Yes. Yeah, it's been... It's been managed relatively well, I would say. Relatively well. Not crazy. I feel like Thunderstroke really did level things up a little bit. Speaking of, actually, what packs and stuff have we got to roll on over? Now, I do need to have at least 20 packs available for the video with Curbs. But I could do my champs and then use those packs for that video as well. Life, that's really good. An Evo which gives defensive playstyles and Anticipate Plus. Yeah. Oh, look. Oh, so, yeah, I guess we could just have a load of these kind of things. Have we got anything that's like 85 plus or anything like that? 1083. Maybe we could do a 10 times 83 and then maybe like 3 of these 1082s at 6 o'clock. And see if we get anything new. And if not, so be it, because there is now going to be a crazy like menu grind. If Ronaldinho is your favourite player, if you can't say Messi, who's your second favourite player? Riyadh. In terms of like favourite players of all time, Ronaldinho, Messi, Riyadh, Ibra, probably Vardy as well. Even though he's not like as silky to watch as these other guys, it's Jamie. I think that would probably be the top 5. Oh, but then Neymar as well. Neymar can squeeze in alongside them because he's basically a Dino regen, isn't he? Hope all is well. I hope you have a good weekend and are looking forward to the weekend. I am. I've had a very busy week, but we've got still a lot of things upcoming over the next few days, but I'm going to try and pump out a load of videos for you. A lot of reviews of upcoming content is the plan. So, objective, SBC cards, new Winter Wildcards in packs and everything like that. We're going to try and review a chunk of stuff for you today and get that out over the next 48 hours and then do the same on Sunday is the idea. So hopefully you enjoy all of those. We're also going to do a 6 PM like content review. Can you name Leicester's most used starting 11? I feel like non-Leicester fans can do that, let alone people that are actually fans of our club. It's not a challenge to anyone that is a fan. As I say, I feel like there's people here that would probably be able to name that. Where did I save this? Here? I need to have this on the screen if we're doing a 6 PM review. This one. Right, this is probably going to play. By far the cheapest place to get your coins on FC20. So, what we need to do is restart playback when source becomes active. Did it have sound? By far the cheapest place to get your coins on FC20. It does have sound. Okay, perfect. Cool. Well, that's good to go then. There's a Liverpool fan, Vardy goal. Yeah, unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Bang, dang, ding, 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 diggity, diggity, ding, ding, ding. So we need 4 non-rare golds and 2 rare. 5 non-rare golds and 2 rares. I didn't actually look at the objective to do with this. Oh, I guess we'll look at everything at 6. The pass from Riyadh. Yeah, I mean, he did sort of just hoof it in front of him because he had loads of space to run into. But it wasn't... like, it was in between a hoof and, like, a through ball. He knew where he was putting the ball. Number 1, thanks for giving you something to watch. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Coffin, nice. That's pretty cool. Hope you can have a blow up next year. You deserve it. I really hope so. TikTok, the football channel, all of these. Speaking of, the very first video that I uploaded on TikTok, on the football account, that was monetized, got like 10k views, and for the very first time, I saw something in my analytics that I've not seen before. When you see your like estimated rewards, like the money that you've earned for a video, right? Can I see this here? Oh god, I always forget where to find this in the app. You go to TikTok Studio, then we click on this. Yes, okay. So it's actually happened again. So interestingly, I've never had this, I believe, on any video on like this TikTok account, my main gaming one. If you upload videos that are over a minute, once you're in the creator program, you can earn money from them, right? But if those videos are of a high quality, then you can earn this, right? So you see your standard reward. This is the basic payout you'll receive and is calculated using the qualified video views and the RPM for eligible videos, which is how much you earn per 1,000 views. There's also now additional rewards. This is an extra payout for well-crafted 1-minute plus videos posted by creators with specialized content and is calculated based on video engagement. I've never seen that, even when I've put out like collection book videos and stuff like that on the main account. I've never seen additional rewards. But the 2 videos that I've put out as part of the football TikTok account that have got over 1,000 views, which is what you need to earn anything, have both got it. So I don't know how it works, but I'll take it, because it means that the very first video that went out on the account that got like 11,000 views earned like a tenner, with the majority of that being additional rewards. So getting that TikTok account monetized has already done not too bad. James, nice. Smash the likes. I agree. Packed Mbappe and Dalglish in back-to-back packs last night. That's huge. So yeah, hopefully going forward, hopefully that footy account, keeping uploading stuff on there, keep getting those additional rewards, that would be massive. And if we could start getting additional rewards on anything I upload on this account, that'd be great. But yeah. How many subs are you on YouTube? 108k. But it doesn't mean anything because that has been built up for... Oh, crap. Someone asked a question actually earlier that I read but I didn't reply to. Sorry. Don't know if you're still here. I think someone asked, like, how long have you been on social media for? They said that they've seen me for, like, a couple of years. But how long have I been doing social media for? My first uploads were on, like, FIFA 12. So we've been going for a very, very long time. Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, that era. So whilst we've got an insane amount of subs in total, and we finally got the like YouTube plaque or whatever, the viewership doesn't reflect it at all. And there is a world where if I uploaded my videos onto a brand new YouTube channel that didn't have like subscribers not clicking on it after they see it, that the videos would perform better. Which is a shame. And I think that might also potentially be the case with my main TikTok as well. Because there are a chunk of followers on there, but a lot of them, it'll come up in like their feed, but then they won't like it or comment on it. Because maybe they followed a few years ago, something like that. It therefore doesn't perform as well. Well, here's a big thing. Here's some big news from Sheriff. saying that the shirt number SBCs are coming back for Winter Wildcards. 4 icon SBCs are coming, 16 new evolutions all coming during Winter Wildcards. Well, okay, we are very, very close to 6 p.m. where we'll do a content review of everything new, but that's sick. Life, I appreciate it. Are you getting Zola from the SP? I probably won't get enough. Badger was a baller in that World Cup too. Yeah. What's the shirt number SBC? Like, they count down with, like, the days left till Christmas. Stuff like that. 3 Evo slots is so good. It is. It is. Right. Are we ready? Here we go, everybody. Oh. It's time for Winter Wildcards. There they are on the screen, all of the cards. We've also got a best of that is currently in packs with an absolute ton of players, but those are all of your new Winter Wildcards, including lower rated versions of icons, 2 versions of a player, for example, like Claudia Pina. Let's go through everything that has come out today for 6 p.m. content. Winter Wildcards returns with a festive twist, bringing upgraded player items inspired by beloved Ultimate Team campaigns from the past, present, and future. Embrace the magic of the season with Winter Wildcards, packed with live events, objectives, SBCs, Evos, and holiday cheer. Sure. Winter Wildcards brings the joy and unpredictability of winter celebrations. Oh, I didn't actually mean to... well, that was stupid, wasn't it? Let's very quickly do that, and then let's read the rest of what that said. Although we're not going to be able to see the entire message, we will be able to see some more of it. Just if it had any more details on anything that was coming out right there. Here we go. So, there we go. Celebrate the countdown to the holidays with the Advent Player SBC calendar, offering 2 new players every day from December 20th to December 25th. Oh, crap. I really wish that I could have read the rest of this. All Winter Wildcard players earn from SBC's objectives and something else. Maybe there's a way to see that in the menu. Apparently not. Maybe someone else can get a picture of that and they can show us. Let's go through and look at objectives here. What have we got? Nothing new in seasonal. Live events. Winter Wildcards Tournament Objective 1. Play 4. Score at least 1 goal in 3 separate matches. Sure. Bonus win objective. So if you win the tournament, you get some more packs and you get a cosmetic Evo. Winter Wildcards Tournament bonus score objective. Fermin. Okay. Winter Wildcard Fermin. 1082, 285. Left Protector. Tournament completionist objective. So complete the first objective. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay. Sure. Campaign. We've got the crafting upgrade. We've got the daily login. Daily play is back with 150 SP. Daily play completionist. Winter sweater. You've got a world tour in there. Winter wildcards and then some packs. We've also got Winter Wonderlands, which is out for 2 weeks. You can get a ball and a pack. A ball and a pack. CDM Box Crasher Plus, a ball and a pack. Ryerson. That looks okay. And Joy. Okay. Johnston. Good for SPFL players. Haroldson as well. Okay. Let me very quickly see. I need to see if I can see that message that was on the screen. Very quickly, whilst I look for that, if you do want to go and obtain some of these cards, they're going to be very expensive. Go and quickly check out
Loot
By
bar.
far the cheapest place to get your coins on FC26 on all platforms, 10% cheaper than others, and delivered in as fast as half an hour. Some of your favourite YouTubers are already using Loot Bar, and the reviews are fantastic. And if you use my code BirdieX at checkout, then you'll get a bigger discount on your coins. So go and check out Loot Bar in the description down below. Now, let's have a little look at the evolution. So, what is new today? We have got, if it would load, we have Frostbite Finisher. Turn your striker into goal machine with this Evo. Pass in the box and your striker will take care of the rest. Max 86. Must not be right wing or left wing. Maximum 10 playstyles. Maximum 1 playstyle plus. And you get a lot of upgrades here. Low driven shot here. You go up to 4-star weak foot. Low driven shot plus. First touch. Loads of upgrades. Enforcer. 4-star skills. Finesse shot as well. It's a pretty big one. It's not quite the... Was it like 250k or 500,000 coin Evo? Something like that. That we saw last year. But, I mean, my Carranza fits into this one. He does already have a playstyle plus. Does it give him a second one? No, it does not. So, let's quickly try it out on a non-86 rated player and see what kind of boosts they get. So, well, let's take this Jordan Ayew inform, right? So, he's around 80 in each of the 4 main striker stats. He doesn't fit. Oh, because he can play wings. Okay, fine. We'll go with Daka then. Okay, so he's got good pace, but the rest could be a little bit better. He comes out of this. So does the passing not get touched? Well, passing goes up by 5, but that's it. Physical does get a massive boost as well, though. So they don't give you any passing boosts, but they boost your pace, shooting, dribbling, and your physical. And you get, of course, your playstyles and your playstyle plus of low driven shot if you don't already have one. So it's 75k. It's not cheap. It is not cheap. But at the same time, it is quite a big boost. I'm just seeing if anyone put on Twitter that message that popped up. I wanted to know what it said about the Winter Wildcards. But apparently, that's not a thing. Maybe it's on EA's tweet, though. So let's quickly have a little look at if there's any free evolutions. Mario, it does. Can you put Benzema in the Evo? Yes. That's why he pops up when you search it. No new free Evos today. Okay. Fine. It is what it is. Let's go to SBCs and see what we have got here. Actually, very quickly, let's see what EA have said about Winter Wildcards here. 60 standout player items will be re-released into packs. We've seen that as well. Look out for 5-star performers who will be part of this re-release. A new round of the Gauntlet with Marcus Llorente as the reward. You're going to have a Winter Wildcards exhibition with a surprise twist. And the Advent Calendar returns. Starting on the 20th of December, players in the themed SBC challenges, or SBCs, will feature shirt numbers representing both the day's date and the countdown to Christmas, culminating in a signature Christmas hat SBC for Christmas Day. Alongside the Advent Calendar player SBCs, Winter Wildcards comes packed with multiple player SBCs, 4 Winter Wildcard icons, and a selection of puzzle SBCs, including a special one on Christmas Day. Okay, so daily login, we already know about that one. What else do we have that is new here today? Alexander Isak is only 2 squads. Okay. 4-star, 5-star on this card. We'll have to compare it to his base one. He has been given low driven plus on this one. Advanced Forward ++, Poacher ++, 86 with an Inform, and an 87 squad. It's not expensive, really, for his first promo. So how does it compare to that base card? It's only a +1 in rating. So, what are we saying? Obviously, we gain a star in weak foot. That's good. His pace goes up by 3, shooting by 1, passing by 2, but they didn't fix his long passing. His dribbling has gone up by 2, but they've given him 5 balance, 3 agility. His physical's gone up by 1. Okay, and then playstyles. He lost finesse plus, gained chip shot. Oh, I didn't realise his base had low driven. So they swapped the plus from finesse to low driven, and they gave him chip shot. It's not a massive upgrade, which I guess kind of explains the price of it. Maybe it's fair for a relatively small upgrade. Then Dino. 14 squads for baby Ronaldinho. 5-star, 4-star, can play as a cam, and on that left-hand side. We'll compare him to his base card in just a second. Let me get you a price for this Dino, because God knows with 14 squads he's going to be outrageously expensive. You can get a loan of him, though, which is pretty nice. SBC price of Dino. Isaac, does he have a price yet? Apparently not. Let's look on FootBin, because FootGG is normally a little bit slower for these prices. Isaac is coming in at 100k. That's fine, right? Ronaldinho is coming in at about 800,000 coins. I think finesse and low driven are very comparable this year. 800k for Dino. Let's see what his card is like compared to his normal one. Of course, it is 5 ratings lower, right? He also has this card in packs now. A Winter Wildcard version where they took away Trickster Plus and gave him Technical and Finesse Plus, which is crazy. Very, very minimal upgrades on the card, but that's fine, right? So, compared to his base, we are both 5-star, 4-star, same positions. Pace is only a little bit lower. That's okay. Shooting is, it is noticeably lower, right? Once you're getting into +4, +5 territories, yeah, he's not going to feel as good at shooting. His passing, similar, right? You're getting +5s on basically every passing stat on the base card. Dribbling, we're losing 5 balance. Are we losing 5 on every stat? We are. So a -5 on passing and dribbling, a -4 on shooting, a -3 on pace, and a -2 on physical is quite a chunky downgrade. Playstyles, though. They're actually not that bad. So we lose Trickster Plus, and we get normal Trickster, but you do gain Rapid, and you gain Rapid Plus. So that's not too bad. Especially considering he doesn't have any passing playstyles that are good to be played at cam. So I think a lot more people would play him as a winger, and therefore Rapid Plus on the wing, not too bad. I think a lot of people would have been happier to see tiki-taka, incisive, etc., to see him at cam. In terms of his roles, they are better than his base card, which I think this is one area where EA needs to do live updates on cards throughout the year. A base Ronaldinho with those roles should get updated as the game goes, in my opinion. The fact that you can be a 93 rated and still probably cost like over 1 million coins for months and months and months to come, yet your rolls will be still staying like this till the end of the game, I think that's pretty stupid. So, rolls are better on this 88 Dino. I will do a review on him. I'll get his loan, I'll try it out, and I'll let you guys know what I think of him based on my first few games with him. I'm looking forward to that, though. We also got Isaac that we saw before. We got the Winter Wildcards Challenge 1 as well. So, This is our review of the 6 p.m. content today. I did say that I would open up a couple of packs for this as well. So we're going to open up 3 of our 82 times 10s, as well as an 83 times 10, and see if we can get any winter wildcards. We start off with normal walkouts in Trent. No winter wildcard in there with him, unless the walkouts are broken for this promo. No, it's just a poor pack. So, first impressions of the pack weight is that it's absolutely dreadful, or it's just unfortunate. The store does seem to be lagging a little bit here, so feels like the servers are getting a little bit overloaded here today, which is not too surprising. So, is this a re-release card? We got a ratings reload behind Diani. Okay, sure. So, I don't like it when it does that, right? I really don't like that at all. But it's fine. It is what it is. And apparently the stream is dropping 5,000 frames, so... Hey, a lot of people that were watching this live are potentially going to have to watch the rest of it as a video, because that stream's probably just going to drop. We get another special card, but it's not going to be anybody good. We get Harry Kane and then an 85 or 84 rated promo card. Not going to be a winter wild card. I assume the lowest in that is like 86. But our internet seems to have completely and utterly broken here. As the stream is dying, and I can't see the contents of my pack. So, unfortunately, that might have to be that for the 6 p.m. review. Well, Winter Wildcards, off to an interesting start. So yeah, frames are dropping. You are not on your own. I don't know if you can even hear or see this, to be honest with you. If you can, that's great. But we are dropping a lot of frames. 6,200 frames have been dropped, and my game is just completely died. So... okay. It's not the game. My stream would not be dropping 6,000 frames because of the game. I'm sorry to be blunt, but I genuinely couldn't care less about anybody that anyone else in the world packs. Other than maybe my friends. I fully assume people that are spending hundreds, thousands of pounds on the game are going to pack some crazy stuff. They should do, because they're spending that money. My plan today is to review a load of the new content. So maybe I'll do that, Isaac. I will do the loan of Ronaldinho. I'll review him. And then we'll try and get some of those cards that have just dropped. Maybe we could open up, like... maybe there's a store pack that isn't that expensive that gives you a loan. And maybe we could get something good in there. That'd be pretty nice. Where is this video saved? Here. There we go. So let's upload that. And if it lags, it lags. What if they didn't send money? They just want to tell people. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know what you mean. So we did get an inform. That's fine, so it pays for itself. There's a new section in Evos called Rolls. Okay, we're still massively dropping frames, apparently. So I don't know. Although, to be fair, I am now uploading. So that actually makes a lot more sense. The upload will be done in about 20 seconds. So once that finishes, if you can hear me, then the lag should stop. Okay. 90%. There we go. The upload is done. Hopefully, that is it for dropped frames. And let's get the thumbnail sorted. We've already got one, so that's good. We'll reuse the settings from that. insane. Let's put this at the front. Ronaldinho, SBC, Crazy Evos, and more Winter Wildcards 6 PM content. There we go. That'll do, pig. Right. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that's that for any of that lag nonsense. 7:30, 10, 12, 30. Come on, Jesus Christ. 10, and then one more at 15. There we go. We'll call it that. And there we go. There's another video out. Right, 1082. Oh, I think that's actually the fourth one. I was supposed to open 3 of them. Wow, they've been crap. Considering there's a load of, like, best of re-release stuff in there. These have been... an 82 times 10. Where 6 of the cards are 82s, and the other 4 are 83s. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. That's the worst one of them ever. Is the lag only expected on YouTube? Normally it's worse on YouTube and Twitch. Right, 8310. Come on. Hit me. Are you joking me? Like, are you kidding? What is this? Have you just absolutely, like, drilled down pack weight into the ground? What's going on here? Okay. Okay. Deary me. Your packs have been dreadful. Maybe we'll do the other 1082s because we can get them back. I just wanted to see even, like, one crap one. It's not even a double. Oh, my God. At least we get an inform back. That's fine. At least it pays for itself. And then, yeah, we'll see if we can do, like, maybe one store pack to try and get a loan of a banger, and we can do a review on them, and then the others we'll have to buy. Inform? A double walkout? I have no idea what the other thing was. Another inform? So 2 of those. Pays for 2 of those. I'll take it. You got Ruben Neves, Winter Wildcard Tar from an 82-10. Baby Cruyff. I'm really intrigued to see the prices of some of these cards. Like, are they just going to be wildly expensive? Let's have a little look on here. Mukiele's extinct. Livermento. Eric Dyer. Rafaeliao's a mill. He's one that we could potentially do if he comes down in price a little bit. Pina's 1.3 mil for that one. 700k for this one. They can both play striker. Okay, we'll have to... And they're both double 5-star. Oh my God, okay. $740. I mean, surely she's just getting picked up as soon as she's available, right? I'm intrigued, though. How does this card compare to his player, her player of the month? Sorry. Ronaldinho, again, I'll be reviewing later. We'll have a little look. So, compared to her player of the month... What is happening? There we go. Low driven compared to finesse. That's the only difference in play styles. +3 on our pace is nice. +3 on shooting. 1 on passing. 1 on dribbling. Doesn't fix the composure, boosting that up. 1 on defending. 3 on physical. So pace and a shooting boost. Plus double 5-star. Okay. How much actually was this Pina coming in at? She's down to that low. Wow. How much has that changed in the last week? She's halved in price. Wow. Okay, fair enough. Right. Shall we have a look then? What have we got? Global limits packs. 400,000 coins or 2k points. 30 players that are 84 or higher with 10 guaranteed to be 85, with 5 guaranteed to be 86 or higher. I mean, that's the kind of thing. If I'm going to buy one big store pack, maybe that's the one you go for. 180 or above. 681 or above. 35 that are 84 or higher. 10 coin pack. 10 85 plus. And a loan. 30 times 83 or higher. Oh, there's actually not that much. Let's try one of these then. We'll do like one pack for this promo. Maybe a second one, to be fair, once we do the video with Curbs. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. And we'll record this just in case it's sick. Probably won't be because it's me, but we'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Right. So the big new store pack that EA have released today, 'Tis the Season pack, is in the store. 30 player items, 84 or above, 10 guaranteed to be 85 or higher, 5 guaranteed to be 86 or higher, 400k or 2,000 points. Can we see any Winter Wildcards? I have no idea because I don't know what that looks like at the back. That's an inform. That's potentially worrying. We do get a Winter Wildcards. But who? McAllister. Okay. On the face of it, he looks pretty good. What else is in this pack? Haley, Zubkov, Donna, De Bruyne. So only one Winter Wildcard in it, but it is McAllister, who's double 4-star. CMCDM. If he had Incisive or Tiki Taka, I think this card would cost a lot more. Especially Tiki Taka. But his other playstyles are pretty good. ++ in every role. It's going to be very hard to properly know his price because he's only just come out. But we could review McAllister. Maybe like 100 to 150. 100? It's going to be cheap. Again, if they give him like Tiki Taka Plus instead of Long Ball Plus, he's probably 300k. Okay. And that's a lot of stuff for the club. My goodness. Let's get rid of these, and then we'll use the rest in something. It's kind of tempting to do another one of those, because that is actually huge. Alex, unfortunately, I don't have time. I basically need to start flying through the reviews, because I'm trying to record like 4, maybe 5 of them tonight. So we're going to start off with Dino. Maybe I'll do Isaac. And go from there. For future reference, like, If I knew ahead of time, potentially. But the plan today was pretty much to go here until like past, something like that. I think I'm going to do one more of those because I need to bump my account if I'm going to do some SBCs for reviews and stuff as well, especially throughout the rest of Winter Wildcards. Are there enough left? There are comfortably enough left. Okay. Having not that much time for the game makes you feel tired seeing all the content. There is so much. It's kind of nuts, if I'm honest. But that's why I thought it would be good tonight to just, and probably Sunday, to just grind it and do as many like videos and stuff like that as I can. Jake Paul v Joshua is on at roughly like 4 in the morning is when the fight will probably start. So, no. If it was like 1 o'clock, I'd potentially watch it. But not at that time. No. I ain't doing that. No, thank you. Right, so let's do this, and we'll do one more of those, and then, oh, maybe we'll do the one that gets you a loan as well. Holiday Cheer Pack gives you 30 players for 200k. Is that this one? Oh, no. Somewhere in here. No. This one. 83 times 20 kind of thing, yeah. We've also got a 10 coin pack. So yeah, let's do this. I mean, it could do that one as well. But let's have a look, shall we? The 'Tis the Season pack will go again. Previous one, we get McAllister. This time around. Oh. I forgot to do this part. One idiot. Well, if we're going to do Isaac, then why not? If Pina had Cam, oh yeah, it would be insane. Does this one need an inform? No, a Prem player. That's fine. Although we're not really going to get rid of much in this, are we? That one's 86 with an inform. We can get rid of a few more cards in here. A few 84s, just to make a little bit of room to do that pack. Okay. And then if we put in, like, maybe 288s or something here, does Isaac get in your team? I highly doubt it, but we'll give him a go. Because, again, we need some cards to review. I'm down to do Isaac. Because he'll most likely get used in some videos and stuff going forward anyway. So, I would like to get a Ronaldinho review done tonight. I would like to get Isaac done. And then a couple of other Winter Wildcards. Try them out. See what they're like. Is pretty much the plan. So, I can't really give you thoughts on them properly until I've used them. But soon come. Right. Let's get these players out of the way. But yeah, it's overwhelming for people that rely on content. It's crazy. Thunderstruck was a bit similar. Okay. So, this is the big one, currently in the store. 'Tis the Season pack. 30 rare golds, all 84 or above. You get 10 guaranteed 85s, 5 guaranteed walkouts, hopefully with at least one Winter Wildcard in it, 2,000 points or 400,000 coins. And it looks like we're potentially getting 2 inform walkouts. Okay. I think the second player is one that we've already got. The question is, does that mean that we don't have any other specials in this pack? Or do informs just take, like, importance for whatever reason over the other cards? Let's see. We get a re-release Taliso, but no Winter Wildcards. Are they going to be that hard to pack? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, not great. So what we'll do is we'll do the one that guarantees you a loan, because then I can definitely at least get one in the club. Whether I review that, like whether they're good enough to do a review on, we'll see. But I will at least get someone. Sam, I don't know why anyone cares, if I'm honest. Right. Let's do our 10 coin pack, get that out the way. Because it's not going to have anything in it. And then into the one that gets us that player. And see if we get anyone usable on loan. Probably not. Is it this? So yeah, it gives you a Winter Wild card. It doesn't give you the hero or icons, though. I don't know if there were any others. No, I don't think anything else gives you a guarantee. No. So that's the only way that we can definitely get one on loan. So let's do it. Do we get anything decent? Or an R? Is that Winter Wild cards? Okay. I mean, the face of the card looks good. Cabal. And then we've also got... Who are you? Fowler. Playstyle Plus isn't incredible. Rest of the card looks okay. You haven't packed anyone yet? No. I'm not willing to sit here and spend hundreds and thousands of pounds on every promo. So I don't expect to get big pulls. I'll open maybe like 1 or 2 big packs every 3 or 4 promos. Oh my god. Right wing, right mid, left wing, striker. Anywhere across the front line. 4-star, 5-star. Playstyles. I mean, how are you going to have that good dribbling, but you're not going to get technical? That's a bit disappointing. She looks okay aside from that. And then Cabal, 5-star, 4-star. I mean, Cam is probably the best position, isn't it? Dribbling looks insane. Other stats are pretty good. Can't shoot, but can do everything else. Another card that you use them in like a tournament or a gauntlet, and they probably end up being an absolute monster, but they're not going to make your main team. Yeah, it feels like they have just decided to let you go crazy with positions as part of Winter Wildcards, which is interesting. This is the one where they've just decided that's it. Hero red, Winter Wildcards red. I don't really know what that means. So, like, do all of these players that have got 2... See, I don't really like this, if I'm honest. I think if you give a player 2 different cards, you give him a striker one, you give him a cam one, I don't think they should be able to play the other position. I think you should make them so specialised that they then can't play that other position. Because... I mean, like, on the striker one, his low driven gets upgraded to plus. Whereas on the cam one, he goes from no incisive to incisive plus. That's a much bigger change to his card than his low driven getting upgraded to a plus. And look at the shooting differences. The cam one, the shooting's still great, but his passing is miles above. And he's got incisive plus. Like, who on earth is choosing the striker one? What you should have done was made this striker one... His shooting should have been better, and you could have even like downgraded his passing. You could have removed his ping pass plus, or something like that. I don't know. I think this kind of defeats the object of giving two versions of the card. I would be absolutely blown away if there's anybody out there had the... Like, when the pro players get to put in basically any card that they want, why on earth would they choose the striker over the cam one when they can both play both positions? That's really stupid. Okay. Not a great first impression. Next, Valverde. Both of his cards double 4-star. Both of them can play both positions. Okay. And the stats are really, really similar. Once again, the right back gains Jockey Plus, and his Tiki Taka gets downgraded from Plus to Silver. This gets upgraded to Plus, but he loses Jockey entirely. So you might as well go with the one that has a bonus play style, no? I don't know. We pack this McAllister. Gabriel. Excellent idea, poor execution. Yeah, pretty much. Gabriel looks like an absolute bit. He can play CDM as well. Callum, yeah. Even that. Like, I love dribbling and skilling and everything like that, but he's just so expensive. I will review him later today, but I doubt that I'm going to say that he's worth it. We've got Rodman, who has a striker. Right, see, look, at this one makes a bit more sense. So the striker has 4-star, 5-star. The right mid has 5-star, 4-star. I'm absolutely not committing to Dino. I don't know why you would. I'll review him, because you can get him on loan. I'll do Isaac, I'll review him, and I'll review a few other cards. But, no. Once again, these two cards... The stat differences aren't that big. The playstyles, they've just flipped a plus from one to another. I don't know, man. We got Tar. Tar looks really good. Tar looks really good. Sharda. Finesse plus. Tiki-taka and low-driven. No technical is a bit of a shame. But... could be a monster. 5-star, 4-star. Ruli looks like a badass. Rafael's going to be insanely expensive because it's Rafael. 99 agility and balance. Okay. Sure. The Ruben Neves. Solid play styles. Maybe you'd want a little bit more defensively. But his stats are solid. And, like, what are we doing here? He can play CDM, centre mid cam, and right mid, right back, centre back, left back. What are we doing? You can play 7 positions. Is that not just a bit stupid? Double 4-star. I mean, he doesn't have the playstyles to play those defensive positions. In reality. You're going to need at least one more of these to play centre-back, left-back, or right-back. Right mid... Right mid in like a 3-5-2, something like that. Yeah, sure. 4-4-2, maybe, because he can pass the ball pretty well. He's got whip pass. You're not going to play him cam, because his shooting isn't good enough, and he doesn't have any shooting play styles. Realistically, he can play 7 positions. You probably want him at CDM or centre mid. Lou, haven't seen anyone say it, so can't really comment. That's just a... yeah. Okay. Kingsley Coman, double 5 stars, pretty nice. Basher, double 4 star. Okay. Basher can also play left back, right back, centre back, right mid, right wing, left wing. What are we doing here? I tell you what, there is one benefit to this. Squad building series. Like a squad roulette. Something like that, right? Oh my god, you get Basher in that team? Your opponent's going to have absolutely no idea where they're playing. Outside of that, I just don't understand the need. Considering the stats and playstyles just don't fit the majority of the positions. Like, why can't this card play up front? Or on the wing? Centre mid cam, right mid, left mid. And yet, she's got great passing playstyles. Amazing shooting playstyles. But can't play in a forward line. Okay. Eric Dyer, can you play left wing? Only centre-back. What's going on there? Lorient. Double 4 star. Striker, right mid, left wing cam, right mid, left back. Left back with 70 defensive awareness, no defensive play styles. It's just a bit stupid. Do you miss El Canoes? Not really, because he was only here for 1 year. He'd obviously be really good for us. But nah, it's fine. He was never going to be playing in the Championship, so... It's not like it was expected and then he leaves at the last minute out of the blue. Now, I swear to God, with all of these other positions, if Livramento cannot play left back... Okay. Okay. Why wouldn't you also let him play centre back? But Basher can play centre back, right wing, left wing... I don't know what we're looking at here. That's a nice card. Considering she was one of the like joint lowest ones. For centre-back or CDM, nice play styles. Is he still not a Leicester player, just on loan? He's on loan with an option/obligation. So he will not be here again. Gimmick promo? I mean, the promos in general is fine. I think this idea of this stupid amount of alternative positions is stupid, though. Doubt he stays at Stuttgart. Maybe he could get good money from another team. No. They have an option that I believe turns into an obligation to buy. He's gone. He's gone. Jack, not bad. Not bad. How would you even review this card? Like, I'm looking at some of these players here, and we've got to choose a couple of these to try out for some videos. How would I review someone like Basher? Do you play her like 45 minutes in each position, just move her around? Stupid. Same with Ruben Neves. How are you reviewing a card at centre-back, right mid, cam? Do you have a sell-on clause? No. It's not a great deal for us, sadly. We surely could have got a lot more for him, but apparently not. Right. So, in terms of reviews, how many positions for... Yeah, exactly. It's silly. It is silly. So, I'm going to do Isaac, and I'm going to do the Loan of Dinio. Those are going to be the first 2 reviews that you get. Okay? These 2 cards. Those videos will come out tonight. I'm then going to try and get a couple more cards and review them, and they will be out potentially tomorrow. I'll try and edit them tonight and get them out tomorrow because I'm out for a chunk of tomorrow. I then want to try and record a couple more with like more SBC content and stuff like that, objective players, etc. And go from there, really. Lots and lots of looking at these new players. Pretty much is the plan. Over the next few days. And then we've got a couple of videos I'm recording with James and Curbs on Monday. So I'll try and get one of those turned around for Monday. I'm recording with James first. So there's a world I could get that out for Monday. Then record with Curbs. I don't think I'd be able to turn that around before I have to go out for the evening. So that could go up on Tuesday. But we're getting daily player SBCs, like 2 a day. So there's going to be a hell of a lot coming out. So I'm going to try and create as much as I can for you over this next week or so before Christmas. And just try and pump some stuff out and try and use a load of different players and see what they're all about. So I think Dinio has to be first. He's going to be the one that people are... wanting a review on the most to see whether it's worth spending 800,000 coins on him. I think the simple answer is no. He's not going to be worth it. But maybe that opinion will change as we play these games. I'd be surprised. He's probably going to feel good, but with the way that playstyles and stuff work on this game, I just... To play him as a cam without any passing playstyles, why on earth would you spend that amount of money? I mean, how much is his base card? His base card is 4 mil. That also doesn't have any passing playstyles, to be fair. He's 93% upvoted. What about this SBC? 75% upvoted. I mean, he's out for 3 weeks, and... that amount of coins on a cam or left winger... A cam especially, that doesn't have, like, 85 plus long passing, and doesn't make up for that with passing playstyles, is kind of mad. Like, I mean, let's just do a very quick comparison whilst we're still here to Griezmann, for example. This card is 35,000 coins, right? You get the 5-star, 4-star. That's nice. Griezmann can play up front, left mid, or cam. He has Finesse Plus compared to Finesse. He has Chip Shot. Who cares? He also has Low Driven. Dinio doesn't have Low Driven. They both have Game Changer. But he does have Incisive, Long Ball. They both have Inventive, both have Technical. So you don't have First Touch, you don't have Rapid, but you have Incisive and Long Ball. He has significantly more in-game stats here, but that's probably just due to defending. Obviously, Dinio is a lot quicker, but we know that pace on a cam doesn't really mean that much this year. That would be more beneficial for him as a winger, as would Rapid Plus. Right? So in the review, we'll play him in both positions. Shooting, Griezmann clears him. Passing, Griezmann clears him. And he has the passing playstyles. So it's even more of a clear. The dribbling, Griezmann clears him. Defending, of course, Griezmann way better. And then physicals aren't really going to matter on either of these cards, but Dinio has more strength, Griezmann way more aggression. So, as a cam, Griezmann wins. And he's... How much? 35k. As a winger? I mean... Anyone think of an example of a left winger that's around the same rating that's come out in the last couple of promos that's not that expensive, that is going to be comparable to this Dino? Anyone think of one off the top of their head? Anyone on TikTok? It's Dino. No questions should be asked. They can be asked, though, because that's how the game works nowadays. Unfortunately, in the past, yeah, it was just Dino. Therefore, Dino would be unbelievable. Didn't Rafinha get a Team of the Week? He did. Rafinha's Team of the Week. I mean, even base Rafinha. Base Rafinha is 60k. He's one rating higher. They both have Rapid Plus. They both have Finesse. He has Power Shot. They both have Trickster. He has Quick Step. He has Relentless. He doesn't have Technical. Or First Touch, which Dino does. Okay. He's quicker than him. His shooting is very comparable. The passing is near identical. The dribbling. The balance is better on Dino. The rest is basically the same as well. And then defendings and physical as well. Like, just comparing him to these normal level cards. Like, this card is supposed to be... What is that? Like, 13 times better than Rafinha in terms of the value. Of course, the playstyles are the things that matter on this game nowadays. It's the sad truth. Like, if you give Ronaldinho, like, Incisive Plus, or Finesse Plus, or something like that, suddenly the card becomes more worth it, because they matter so much nowadays. Ads for Twitch just then. It's all good. We're basically just saying that he's probably not going to be worth it. He is going to be the first review that we're going to start basically in a minute, and then try and get that out for you as soon as possible. Chompy, I have absolutely no idea. What's he costing? FootGG won't load. There we go. He's selling for like 1.4k. Yeah, why not? It's probably not going to get better than that, I'd imagine, for an 83. Not anytime soon. Future Evos. If Griezmann can fit in Future Evos. Earlier than Dino. Are you better off doing the 87 plus base icon pack? Don't do either of them, no. Shuris, I imagine it's going to be some kind of objective. Or maybe he'll be one of the upcoming daily SBCs. He was leaked as 87, then a passing Evo leaked for 87, so EA bumped him to 88 according to Twitter anyway. Who knows, man? Who knows? The official advent calendar for Winter Wildcards is apparently Spurs and Juve player tomorrow, then Roma and Napoli, then Bayern and Newcastle, Dortmund and Liverpool, Atletico and Real Madrid, Chelsea, and a question mark with a Christmas hat. Okay. Interesting. Isaac or Scream Di Natale. Well, again, my plan is to review Dino and review Isaac tonight. And then I'll do some others. We'll probably go and buy some of these off the market. It depends how much they end up costing. Like, for example, how much is like a baby version of some of these icons? Like, if you're going for the mega version of Cruyff, he's 15 mil. Baby Cruyff is 1.3 mil. Is there a world where he'd drop a little bit and we could potentially do that? Oh, then Chomp It. I have no idea about the PC market, I'm afraid. Jack. I don't know who that is. Like, Figo's 130k. You could do him. Foudy's 130k. Sharda, 250,000. Looks good. Rodman is an option. Cordoba. I didn't even see Cordoba. Okay. We'll have a look, and I'll make some decisions. Silver Stars Lineker next week. I could do. Feels a bit weak. Isak's card. It's not much of an upgrade. The biggest difference is he's got 5-star weak foot now. They swapped his finesse for low driven. And then there's a couple of stat upgrades of like +2s, +3s. Spurs, we don't know. It's a question mark. So yeah, tonight you'll get reviews of both of these new SBCs. And then some other cards, I'll also review them as well. So, Barney, yeah, that's pretty banging for you, to be fair. So that's my plan. David, yeah, there's a potential. Imps, hello! So I'm out for a chunk of tomorrow, so I'm planning to upload some of the reviews that we record tonight tomorrow. There's a world I could maybe do a stream tomorrow night, or I might just take that time to record even more videos, and we're basically going to pump a load of content out for you over this weekend and into the new week. We've got a couple of collabs coming up as well, so basically just be on the lookout for stuff over the next 3 or 4 days before Christmas. I'm going to try and give you as many reviews and videos as we possibly can. So hopefully you enjoy that, but I'm going to go and get a bite to eat and then get to reviewing this Ronaldinho. So that video will go live as soon as possible, really. Hopefully you can check it out to see whether he's any good. And the same with Isak. I've done one of his 2 squads. I'll get the other one done and we'll go from there. So enjoy the rest of your night. Check out the reviews when they go live later on the YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.